What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome back to another Pokemon Showdown OU replay that I have. This is an ORAS replay that I have here versus Bizarman, and so kind of breaking down the teams. I am indeed on the near side, and this is a new team that you guys haven't seen yet. I built it. It's an okay team. I don't really like it that much, so you guys probably won't see it in any other videos, but it's just kind of really bad. It's a really bad Klefki Spike Stack Hyper Offense team, which basically uses Sash Klefki to lead, get spikes up and T-Wave things, and then open the door up for a lot of other sweepers. I have DD Mega Ments to pretty much run the meta at this point. I have my Specs Keldeo, which is here to basically wall break and put pressure on a lot of physical walls that would otherwise beat Mega Ments. And then I also have Choice Band and Dragonite because I figured, hey, you know, why not run Dragmag, because it's great as of now with Mega Salamence running around. You can also just like smack stuff like Skarmory and make it a lot easier for Dragonite to wall break for Mega Salamence. And then we also have Scarf Excadrill, because double Scarfer is cool, and Scarf Excadrill has saved my butt so many times. But anyway, looking at his team real quick, he has a really good rain team, and the thing about me in rain in ORAS is that I always lose versus rain. I'm horrible at playing against rain. I've only won like a handful of times, and I've lost like 20 plus games to rain, just because like it's absolutely brutal. With Mega Swampert running around, it can pretty much annihilate my entire team if rocks are on the field, and it's under rain, which is a huge threat. Also, there's Kabutops, and he's running 3 Swift Swimmers, so I get absolutely annihilated. And he's running Magnezone to trap any Ferrothorns that would come around. But we're gonna go ahead and start this replay here. Start it up as I lead Klefki. He ends up leading with his Magnezone to trap me, so good play on him turn 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up my first spike, as he does 50% with the Flash Cannon. It will be a roll if he can knock me out next turn. I'm going to go ahead and get up my second spike, as he gets a lower roll this time, gets about 46.5%. I can get up my last spike, which is actually kind of big, because it's going to do 25% to all but one of his mons when he switches in. And ironically, I'm going to trap his Magnezone right here and take it out with 2 HP fires, which is cool. And I'm a little bit ahead of the narration at this point, but I make it a 5-5 game, which is cool, as he can no longer trap Excadrill. He ends up going on to Thundurus, and he predicts my switch going for the T-Wave, and I just went for the HP Fire, because I kind of wanted him to knock me out with the Focus Blast, but he's going to go for the Rain Dance right here. So he has both manual and auto rain. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and Excadrill because I want to stop his momentum. And he ends up going for a Volt Switch, which is cool. And because I'm Scarfed, I know I can do pretty much anything versus this. And I'm just going to go ahead and click Earthquake right here and get a good chunk of damage off on this Ludicolo, about 42%, so I can knock it out with another Earthquake or with pretty much anything after spikes. And he's just going to go for the Hydro Pump right here and knock me out, which is a little bit unfortunate because that did a lot of damage, especially to my Magnezone. But Magnezone wasn't going to be too pivotal, but I'm going to knock him out with a Choice Band at E-Speed right here for my Dragonite, so that's pretty cool. And he's going to go out into his Toad right here. I don't really want to take an Ice Beam, so I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Keldeo and go ahead and get burned by this Scald, which is a little bit unfortunate. And in an unfortunate series of events, hacks-wise, I'm going to go ahead and miss this Hydro Pump right here on the Thundurus, which would have easily knocked it out. That's Specs and in the rain. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't just sack my Keldeo right here, but it's whatever. I should have just gotten damage on something. I end up switching out, though, into my Excadrill as I yawn, because I'm recording at 12:32 a.m. And he's going to Mega Evolve with Swampert. I'm going to hit it with an Earthquake, and he's just going to knock me out with an Earthquake. So, hey, I'll take that trade right there. It's a 4-3 game now, but I have the Lord Mega Salamence just chilling in the back, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to Mega Evolve and hit him with Frustration, because it is my best move. And I can knock out Swampert right there, and he's going to go out and go ahead and go out into his Thundurus, rather. And he's going to T-Wave me, which is a little bit unfortunate, but to be honest, once he had Rain up again, his Kabutops beat my Salamence, so he's going to go into Politoed right here and just knock me out with the Ice Beam, and I was fine with sacking Ments at this point, and I figured, hey, if he tries to switch out into Kabutops, I can get some damage off. I'm going to go out into Keldeo at this point and knock him out with the Specs Hydro Pump, which is cool, and this is actually going to be a really close game, because he's going to go out into his Kabutops and knock me out with the Life Orb Waterfall, which, you know, that just kind of attests to Kabutops' power at this point, and I'm but thank goodness I was able to preserve my Dragonite. I still have a Choice Banded Dragonite in the back. That did 76% through multi-scale, so Kabutops is definitely a threat, and I am able to take him out with the Earthquake. So that's a good game, Bizarman. And if you guys did enjoy this OU replay, make sure to leave a like, 'cause it really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is, let's see, what should the comment question of the video be? What's one Mega you haven't seen yet? I personally haven't seen a Mega Sharpedo. I've heard that they're okay, but they're definitely not what everyone was hoping they'd be. But I'm curious to see what you guys have seen on the ladder so far. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on a flip-flop.